Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Mr. Bo, and the Crash Team Rumble train doesn't stop. There is plenty more to talk about after its reveal last week at the Game Awards, and in this video we're going to be diving into whether or not this game will be free to play and what kind of monetization structure this game will have, if any, which it most likely will, just based on what this game is. If you are super hyped for Crash Team Rumble like I am, then be sure to subscribe if you're not already, because I'm going to be covering this game all the way up to launch and beyond, and there's already a ton of content on the channel for you to check out. So when this game finally got revealed at the Game Awards, there were a ton of questions surrounding it. The press release came out, confirmed cross-platform play, confirmed that it was a 4v4 multiplayer game, but the big question that wasn't answered is Crash Team Rumble going to be free to play? Now you might be wondering, why would people think this game is free to play? Surely we would just normally buy this game and then we'd be able to play it like normal Crash Bandicoot games. Well, there's a couple of reasons, and there's also some hints towards this being a free-to-play title thanks to some previous leaks. So the first big one is this is a multiplayer online game. In 2022, if you are an online multiplayer game and you want to succeed, you usually have to come out of the gate swinging, and that means having a free entry for people to try your game. If you're locking your game behind a £30 to £60 paywall, chances are you probably won't be able to gather that community up at launch and have a strong player base. You look at games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, Warzone, Rocket League, all of those games were free to play, allowed people to just hop in, and they blew up. A good example of a game that started out as a paid model and then switched to free to play is Fall Guys. That game came out on PS Plus. Yes, it got a huge reception and then it quickly died off. When Epic bought Mediatonic and made that game free to play, you suddenly saw a massive rise in Fall Guys again. And in order for this game to succeed to maybe those levels, I really do think this game needs to be free to play. But of course, free to play comes with the caveat of microtransactions and monetization, which we'll dive into in just a second. Now, there is also another piece of information that makes me believe this game will be free to play, though it is outdated, so it can't be taken as 100% confirmation. And that is this image, which you may have seen already. I've put it up in some of my videos before, but this was the initial development timeline for what we now know as Crash Team Rumble, or as it was known internally as Project Lava. The first thing you'll notice if we go all the way to the beginning of the timeline in 2019 is F2P meta, free to play meta. What we now know about this game fits perfectly into that free to play model. It's a game that is very similar to, say, Bleeding Edge, which was also another free to play 4v4 collectathon multiplayer game. And if we take a look at this timeline of development, the fact that they were adding in new heroes as they went, new maps, betas, and all of that kind of stuff, as well as a live environment with loot system, all of this tells me that yes, this is a free to play title. But why they haven't announced that yet? Well, they're probably waiting until we have a solid release date. Once we have that release date locked in, they can be like, hey, yes, this game will be free to play on PlayStation and Xbox. That then brings up the question of monetization. If we are going with the theory that this is free to play, how will this game be monetized? Now, I don't think we'll see a monetization structure similar to that of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, where you could basically earn currency in-game and then use that in the store, or you could buy that currency and use it in the store if you wanted to basically fast-track unlocking items. I personally don't see a world in which you're going to be able to earn any currency in this game other than buying some kind of battle pass that will have currency as you progress through it. I think the prime example of monetization you need to look towards when thinking about this game is Activision's other big moneymaker, Call of Duty Warzone. Call of Duty Warzone, and just Call of Duty in general, has a store full of customization items that you can buy with real money. You put your money into COD points, and then you can spend those COD points in the store for different operators, skins, weapon blueprints, name tags, sprays, emotes, all of that kind of stuff, similar to what you see in Fortnite. Alongside that in-game store, you then have a battle pass, which is usually around £10 and will have 100 levels of content that you can unlock. It basically is a really good deal and incentivizes you into buying into it. Then as you level that up, you can earn that currency. In Call of Duty's case, COD points, or in Fortnite's case, V-Bucks, that you can then either save up and buy the next battle pass if you'd like for free, or you can then spend in the store. I think this is the approach that Crash Team Rumble will take, an in-game store with customization items that you can spend real money on or earn via a battle pass. Now there is also one other question when it comes to this game, and that is heroes, the characters we play as. How will they be implemented into this game? Another game we can look to in Activision's portfolio is Overwatch. Now yes, Overwatch 2 isn't the greatest example here because, well, the community hasn't really reacted well to the way that heroes are implemented into that game if you didn't own Overwatch 1. But each season's battle pass would have the new hero in it, so as soon as you buy into that battle pass, you either get the hero straight away at level 1, or you'd get that hero when you get to, say, level 30 in the battle pass. There is also the option that they introduce new heroes for free, and then you just unlock the customization items via the store and battle pass for that hero and other characters in the game. Now, of course, this is all just speculation on my part, but simply based on what we've seen with other games in this genre that are free to play. Now, there is one outlier, again, Fall Guys. Fall Guys has two types of currencies. One you can earn in-game for free that you can then spend on certain items that aren't usually as good as the items you can spend on with real money. We could see something like that implemented into this game as well, similar to what we did see in Nitro Fueled, but that was just one currency and not split up into two. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of questions, and hopefully we do get some answers to this fairly soon. Again, I think we'll probably get the announcement as to whether this game is free to play or paid when we get the final announcement of a release date. And I think the monetization structure of this game is going to be crucial for people sticking with the game, and if it is something that people feel is fair, this game hopefully will have enough value in it for Activision to continue developing content for future seasons that hopefully outlast how long Grand Prix lasted with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with me and you think that Crash Team Rumble will be a free-to-play title with monetization similar to that of Warzone, Fortnite, and even Fall Guys, with a battle pass as well as in-game store? Or do you think this game is simply going to be a one-time purchase, maybe £30 up to £50, and then you'll have a similar monetization structure to that of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, where you can either earn currency in-game, or if you want to fast-track your progression to unlocking items, simply spend real money? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you did enjoy this video, then click that like button. If you aren't already, subscribe for more Crash Team Rumble content and coverage. Apart from that though, thank you very much for watching and for hanging out. Hopefully I'll catch you around, but until then, as always, make sure you take care. Cheers.